Jesus our healer. And he took the damsel by the hand and said unto her, Talitha, cumi, which is, being interpreted, Damsel, I say unto thee, arise. And straightway the damsel arose and walked. Mark 5:41-42. We had taken our young children to the river, and they played happily in the still pool by the picnic area. A few days later, our 2.5-year-old daughter suddenly became seriously ill. We thought it was the flu, but as the days went by, she did not get any better. Her jaws locked up and she had a high fever. We took her to the doctor, and tests showed that she was suffering from viral meningitis, probably caused by the waters of the still pool. After she spent 4 days in isolation in the hospital, the doctor told us we might as well take her home because my wife could give her as good a care as she could get in the hospital. 6 weeks passed and there was no improvement. Her fever would go away at times, but then recur as badly as ever. One Tuesday evening she was very sick. She looked pathetic and our hearts ached for her. Our headquarters church in Portland had services on Tuesdays with prayer meetings before and after the service. My wife said, I'm going to call Portland one more time for prayer. That evening at church time, our daughter started running around as though nothing had ever been wrong. On checking, we found that her fever was completely gone. She required no recuperation of any kind. Jesus had completely healed her and given her strength back. The fever and other symptoms never returned. She was well and as active as she had ever been. Our rejoicing was great, and we testified to her healing. All our friends who knew how sick she had been rejoiced with us. 3 years later, when we took her to the clinic for her kindergarten physical, the same doctor we had taken her to during her sickness examined her, and her health was good. He was surprised and said, Is this the same girl who had the meningitis? We assured him it was. She was a living testimony to the healing power of the Lord. Hebrews 13:8 tells us, Jesus Christ the same yesterday and today and forever. Just as Jesus healed the girl from the focus verse in the Bible days and my young daughter so many years ago, he still heals the sick in our time. Bring him your need today.